Hi there and welcome to this video. My name is Henry Smith from IamWealthyandRich.com. If it's your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you watched my videos before, welcome back. Thanks very much for watching my previous videos. I really do appreciate your support. Now here at IamWealthyandRich.com, what we stand for is showing people, teaching people how to understand the game of money and play it well. And I understand the game of money and play it well, and my mission to show you how to understand the game of money and play it well. The name I Am Wealthy and Rich really is the name of this whole community that we're going to start building over time, and it's something that I want each and every person who comes in contact with this community to use that word, I am wealthy and rich, as them set for themselves. So I am wealthy and rich, and you are wealthy and rich, but you obviously don't say you are wealthy and rich, you say I am wealthy and rich, which means you. Right, so in saying that's a very powerful affirmation. It really does. You say that 1,000 times a day or something like that, you will become wealthy and rich. As well as other things you need to actually say to yourself when you speak to yourself. And this whole program is really about two things: wealth creation and action. These are the twin pillars of personal development. And we're talking here about developing a wealth and prosperity mindset. Specifically, that part of personal development, because personal development has several different sectors. So building a wealth and prosperity mindset. And the second is having the right investment strategy. So using a combination of those two, in time, the world can be your oyster. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a financial planner, financial advisor, I'm not a CPA accountant or regulated body or whatever. I'm just me, just a person here showing what's working for me and be sharing what's working for me. So I'm not taking this as professional financial advice. Do understand that any investments do carry risk. Investments can go up as well as down, so do not invest more than you can afford to lose. And do your due diligence and research and so on and so forth. So let's get out of the way. What I've been doing here is I started a mindset training. I don't know. February the 4th, 2020. So it's about 14, 15 months ago. And 15 months ago, I think. Anyway, and because I had no money at that time. And so that's what I could start with. And it worked. And after a period of time, I was able to accumulate money and capital, shall I call it, that I could use as capital to actually start my investment strategy. And I started my investment strategy around the May 2020 mark. And with from humble beginnings, and then it grew from there. And by the time we got to this year, 2021, it's at the end of January, I thought, you know what, it's good to start documenting this. I should have documented this. I actually didn't start it with the intention to document it, but I decided 7 months later to start documenting it. I thought it'd be a good case study. And then I just started a week or so after that, started videoing it for people like yourselves. So here we are today. Every day I basically open and shoot a video. I forgot to stop my stopwatch. Start a video, go and document it, update the figures of the portfolio to say how it's growing. And it grows and contracts and grows. Whenever there's an expansion, there's a contraction. Then there's an expansion, there's a contraction, an expansion, a contraction. That's just the way of the market. And it's an interesting journey. It is a journey. And it's got ups and downs, rounds and swings and roundabouts, just not a straight line. And it's a lot of fun as well, especially when you know where things are going. So today what I'm going to do is share my screen right now and update today's figures, and I'm going to talk about a few things that you need to bear in mind. So here we go, sharing that screen. And this is a spreadsheet that I started using on the 1st of February. And at that time, the portfolio total balance was around 106,000. This is in the cryptocurrency investment space. I'm a cryptocurrency investor. And just bear in mind, I'm a cryptocurrency investor, not trader. There's a difference. So I started, entering the details of the portfolio totals. Green means that's when it went forward on the next day, and then red is when it goes backwards on the previous day. So as you can see, it goes forward and backwards. 2 forward, 1 back, 4 forward, 2 back. And sometimes we have 3 back, you know, 5 forward, 3 back, and so on and so forth. And you know, we went through February, and that's what happened at the end of February, and then we went through March, and that's what happened at the end of March. And here we are in April. April's been quite an interesting month, full of diversions, ups and downs, and sideways movements. And so we are today at the 24th of April. And yeah, so I'm going to put today's figures in. And like I said, you don't get discouraged when it goes back, because that's what markets do. They go back, they do a retracement, or they do a correction, a market correction, and then they start again, moving up to the next level. And that's just the way it goes. And so I get my figures from here, this asset summary, which is asset summary, which comes in from a live feed here, which is connected to a live feed that leads to a coin market cap, and then that comes into an asset portfolio, and then it puts the figures here of the final, the total amount of the portfolio, which consists of 1 Bitcoin and an assortment of altcoins, specially selected altcoins, may I add. And that's the total here in dollars. And this is the same amount, same portfolio, same amount equivalent in pounds, GBP, for those watching for the first time. So I'll take this figure here, 177,946.31. 177,946.31 times that 177,946.31. Was that right? 946.31. That's correct. And that is a little up from yesterday. Okay. You know, so that can be painted, colored in green. So that's up from yesterday. And the total. So this figure here, 227,913.35, 227,913.25, 227,913.25. Did I say 25? 95. It's close. Anyway, not quite 95. 95. Okay, and so we bring that down here. What is that? So we bring that down here, and that is just 4,000. So that is a green. So 4,000 up from yesterday. Okay, good. So, you know, like I said, the market goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. See, and the main thing is to keep a level. See, professional investors, long-term investors who have a mature investment mind, they stay calm. While the market is going up and down, their mind can't be going up and down. Their mind has to stay calm, okay? They understand that the market doesn't stay like this, but they understand they have to stay like this. You understand? So when it goes down like this, you know, it went down 49,000. You know, that's somebody's annual salary yesterday, which is fine. Okay. What this is from an investor's perspective is a time to buy more. You need to buy more. This just means sales. Whereas the amateur investor runs for the hills, the professional investor buys more. This means you can get it cheaper, the same thing cheaper. Wonderful. You know, I have people in my team who understand this, and they're doing it, okay? Because they got in previously and it was at one price, and now things have gone down. They're buying more because now they're getting it cheaper. Because sooner or later it's going to turn around and correct itself. I bought more last week, and you know, when it started, but after it started going down here, you know, I bought more. Okay, and another portfolio. I don't only have one portfolio. Just want to make sure that you know that. So understand that, you know, it seems counterintuitive. You know, it seems like the right thing to do is run for the hills. But that's why 95% of people never become rich, because they have that type of mentality, and that's why only 5% become financially independent, and 1% become rich, because they have a different mentality. They look at things differently. So so this is great. All this is great news. It's great when it goes up, and it's even greater when it goes down, because you make money, as they say in this game, you make money when it goes. Taking it off the screen, yeah. You make money when it goes up, okay, but you get rich when it goes down. because you buy at a lower price. You see, the secret to business is buy low, sell high. Now, not that I'm talking about selling here, but buy low, sell high. Buy low. You understand? That is the secret to business. So if somebody's selling a car at, I don't know how much it costs, 30,000, and then now the car is 15,000, you buy two of them. Okay, so you buy one, sell the other one for 30 grand, and then the price goes back up to 30,000. Buy, you know, you bought it, you know, if it goes down to 10,000, buy three of them. You understand? That means when it goes back up to 30,000, what have you got? You got 90,000 worth of car, two cars. You sell the other two, you still got one. That means you got your car for free. See, that's how wealthy people think. You understand? It's a completely different book. That's what we're talking about, how to understand the game of money and play it well. It's a game. You got to know how to understand how to play it well. Now, what I want to talk to you about today, let me get one of my slides here, is, let's go back to my screen, because it's very important what I'm saying here. Slideshow. Is that right? Blank screen. Yeah, this is what I just want to say. Something very, very simple. It's very, very simple yet profound. Okay, who are you? Okay, who are you? You understand? That is a very deep question, because if you look at it on a very shallow, from a very shallow perspective. Okay, you can say, well, of course I am Henry Smith. I live at this address, and I know who I am. No. That's not what I mean by who are you. Okay, who are you really? What kind of person are you? Is what I mean by who are you. I don't mean what's your name. I mean, what kind of person are you? Okay, what is your vibration level? How do you vibrate? What kind of energy do you give out? That's what I mean. I'm talking getting deep here when I say who are you? Who are you? What are you made of? Okay, who are you? So this question can be very shallow, in a very shallow way. It can be looked at in a very profound way. Who are you? Let me tell you who you are, because a lot of people don't know who they are. All right, and it's a very simple answer, in case you're wondering, because there's not going to be a lot on this slide at all. Okay, hit the button here, and boom. Whatever you are exposed to becomes you. Whatever you are exposed to becomes you. That's who you become. So who you are today is a combination of things you have been exposed to over the last 2 to 5 years. The people you associate with, the people you mix with, the family you come from, your influence from your parents, from your work colleagues, from your friends. They say, show me your friends and I'll tell you your character. Show me your friends and I will tell you your character. Show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. You understand? Show me who you've been exposed to and I'll tell you what you have become, who you have become. You understand? It's not that I want to be at this. I decide. No. You are who you're exposed to. Okay, whoever you're exposed to becomes you. So if you expose yourself with a bunch of drug dealers and people up to no good, you become. Well, that's who you become. Becomes you. That becomes you. That's who you expose yourself to. You expose yourself with intellectual people and people who are very academically, that's who you become. You expose yourself to a bunch of entrepreneurs and business-minded people, that's who you become. Now, when you can expose yourself to them through their books, through their audio, through their trainings, through their seminars, whatever. You know, there's a great, I should have written this here actually. You know, you catch off of other people. Okay, you know, some people that dressing here, when I used to be in marketing a lot, we used to talk about the power of marketing. Because a lot of people think, oh, I'm not I'm independent, I'm an adult, I'm in charge of myself. I'm not influenced by any marketing. Yes, you are. If you watch marketing messages of enough times, they will sway you at a certain time in your life. In many cases, do you think these companies spend billions on advertising for nothing? Okay, because they know it works. You talked about, someone said we were doing a case study a while ago. This is many years ago. And someone, why do you use this particular toothpaste brand? And the person says, well, it's because I like it. It's my decision I chose. And it really is because what happened is that they used it when you trace it back. Well, they after asking a lot of fundamental questions, found out that well they used it when he was growing up. So his mother used it. He used it as a child, and he continues to use it. And today he just walks into the supermarket and just picks it off the shelf without even thinking. So or sometimes people have watched ads upon ads upon ads upon. That's why they don't show an ad once. They show it at many, 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 many times. Right? These companies don't spend millions and millions and millions, billions of dollars on advertising if it didn't work. Because they want to expose you to, so that you can become their client, their customer. Okay? You want to become a user of this product, a user of that, but the only way is by exposing you to it. Okay? So whatever you're exposed to, and this really should say whoever you're exposed to, the whatever is in what's the word? Envelopes the whoever, because whether it's whatever, the influence from another person or from another thing you're exposed to becomes you. So watch who you are and what you are exposed to. Watch the books that you read, the things that you watch, the things you listen to. Okay, the people you take advice from. Okay, the environment, just your, as I say, your income level will roughly be the equivalent of your five best friends of yours that you hang around with. That's what roughly your income will be. Again, same thing. Whatever you're exposed to, it becomes you. So if you've got, 5 friends that earn about 50,000 a year, probably that you people will be the sixth person that earns, earns 50,000 a year in that group. If you've got 5 friends who are billionaires, chances are you're going to be the 6th billionaire. High chances are. And you got 5 close friends that you see all the time that are criminals. The chances are you could be one. You could certainly be the 6th. Okay, so it works for both positive and negative. Whatever you are exposed to becomes you. Okay, so why am I saying this? As I said, the twin pillars, if you're watching this, you're watching this because you want to improve your life, you want to improve your financial circumstances, you want to be wealthy and rich. Well, it's going to start by changing. Now, you can change, okay, what you are exposed to. And that's why we have a training program to expose you to a completely different set of mind training principles so you become a different person. I am a different person than what I was in 2019, 2018, and so on. I'm a different Henry Smith because I've exposed myself to new, different trainings, different outlook. So I see things differently. These things have entered my brain. I've saturated myself with this training for the past 15 months. Okay, and because I want to change. Now, if you don't want to change, you don't have to do it. But if you want to change, you're going to have to expose yourself to a new set of influences. Okay, and so we've got just the trainer to do that for you, to give you the kind of influence that would influence you so that you start to pick up wealthy habits and think like the wealthy and attract wealth. Then you can be, get into the right investment strategy, which we have some basic strategies to get you started, and then more advanced one if you want to get into becoming more advanced. So what I encourage you to do now, and the great things, I offer this thing for free, absolutely free of charge, because I want to help a lot of people, okay, change their financial circumstances. So what I want to do is to show you, share the screen, thank you. IamWealthyandRich.com. That's correct. How to understand the game of money and play it well. And scroll down here and you will see a little form on the right hand side. It says get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy free. Okay, now you fill in your name and email address and send that to you. It's got some free resources that I usually use free resources, but I put my own spin on it and show you how I use them. That's the secret there, how I use them to get the results. And it's not a secret. It's, you know, those who know this subject really well, they know it's not a secret. It's the principle, it's the principle. Okay, but just I've figured out how to make it work for me, and I'm happy to share it with you. So get in there. It's free of charge. And then if you want to find out more about the altcoins and so on, you can contact us and we can get you on a webinar, and you can get more information about that. But it's everything you need to get started. Okay, like I said, and you can also come down and watch some of my previous videos as well. I should talk about that. On this video, I'd like you, if you can, at the bottom, like it, subscribe, hit the notification button, and share it with your other channels, if you please. And I'll be very grateful. That will allow YouTube to get the notice to share this with around as well. And with that, we're going to come to the end of this call. My name's Henry Smith. I'm Wealthy and Rich. You are Wealthy and Rich. I understand the game of money and play it well, and you understand the game of money and play it well. And remember, the subject of today is whatever you are exposed to becomes you. Don't forget that. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful and fantastic day.